Although our bread and butter tends to be in the form of Land Rovers and Jaguars, we are definitely partial to a nice Mercedes-Benz, and when you look at the sheer level of spec that these offer for the money, well, it's fairly self-explanatory why we would love them so much. Consider this, in a similar way to an E-Class estate which we recently had in stock, this C-Class Mercedes estate, well, it's shockingly good value as well. There's no two ways about it. Consider this. It's a 2011 car, so of course one of arguably the best looking eras of the C-Class overall, certainly one of the most instantly recognizable, of course in estate car form as we said, and it's a C220 CDI. That means the 2.1 diesel engine, and as you would assume from a Mercedes with a diesel engine, very good fuel economy. We'll come back to that point in a second. It's a BlueEfficiency model as well, which is certainly part of the reason why. It's a sport edition, which visually speaking is very nice. It has a number of upgrades there with the G-Tronic Plus gearbox. Now, being a Mercedes-Benz, of course this was a whole lot more expensive when new in 2011. Now though, the value for money is astronomical. Certainly if you consider everything which this car can do in terms of practicality with the class of a Mercedes on top, well, being under £8,000, that's astonishing in terms of the amount of car you get for the money. Of course, it does still have the option of low deposit financing as well, and quite possibly the single best thing about this car in terms of value is its mileage. These are known for being fantastic daily drivers, certainly long distance cars, and consequently many of them have covered extremely high mileage, but for those who do want a lower mile car, it is harder to find. That's where this car comes in, because this car, which of course we took on as a part exchange against one of our Land Rovers, has covered, and here's a key reason why we wanted to add it to our collection, 75,000 miles. Now, without reference, that doesn't really mean anything, but that is literally 25,000 less miles than the average for one of these on the market. And that is including its history to back up those miles. Most recently, this month, February 2026, it has a January of 2027 MOT as well. It's finished, incidentally, in selenite grey with stone grey inside and that lovely aluminium trim. Speaking to the point of being a sport edition, it has those updated, more AMG style 18-inch factory wheels, triple zone climate control. It has a built-in 6 CD changer with Bluetooth and auxiliary power points, as well as auxiliary inputs, cruise control of course, Parktronic front and rear sensors, a power opening and closing boot. Further to the point of being a sport edition, it actually has, and it's more than just the visuals, adaptive sport suspension as well. So it actually can take corners in that improved sense, despite still being a practical car. Of course, the seats are ISOFIX prepped if you do intend to use it with child seats as a school runner or a family car, and as you can tell is equipped with day running LEDs and bi-xenon headlights. We have to round things off though by going back to the point of that engine. We've touched on the fact in previous Mercedes-Benz models before that their fuel economy, especially in this kind of era, really is remarkable. They were doing amazing things with diesel engines, and this is a prime example. On the one hand, you have 300 foot-pounds of pulling power, so you could certainly use it as a holiday car or a towing vehicle as well if you wanted to, but you can simultaneously reach up to 55 miles to the gallon on average, and on the motorway, and this of course is where the comfortable ride, great aerodynamics, certainly cruise control, etc. all come into play, up to 66 miles per gallon. And not only is it under £8,000 to buy, it's under £200 a year to tax as well. So if you have been considering maybe a Mercedes-Benz specifically, or perhaps even in the broader sense, an estate car, a practical family car, something which, as we've said many times, we love, and that is combining genuine daily driver usability and practicality with actual badge panache, prestige, a comfortable ride, great interior design, and being a Mercedes, of course it has all of those things in abundance, with the added space, added practicality, and added usability of being an estate car as well. If then you would like to reach out regarding this C-Class, of course you could send us an email to the address shown right here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155 or via our mobile number of 07482 267 439.